The air hung thick and still on October 26, 1999, in a quiet suburban neighborhood in Oakhaven, California. The leaves painted the streets in hues of red and gold, but a different kind of chill settled. Over the cul-de-sac, a child was missing. 5-year-old Emily Carter. Her bright pink bicycle lay abandoned on the sidewalk, its tiny bell silent, and the empty swing set in her backyard creaked softly in the eerie afternoon breeze, a stark and heartbreaking symbol of her sudden absence. The neighborhood, usually alive with the sounds of children playing, was now wrapped in a suffocating blanket of dread and hushed whispers. The initial hours of the investigation were a desperate scramble for answers. Detectives canvassed the area, their faces grim as they spoke to tearful parents and bewildered neighbors. Every potential lead was chased down, every possibility explored, but Emily had seemingly evaporated without a trace. The setting sun cast long sinister shadows, turning familiar streets into something foreign and menacing. The fear in the community was palpable, a cold current running beneath the surface of forced calm. Every creak of a floorboard or rustle of leaves sending a jolt of terror through anxious hearts. Days bled into weeks, the hope of finding Emily alive slowly diminishing with each passing hour. The case file grew thicker, filled with dead ends and unanswered questions. The initial flurry of activity had died down, leaving a heavy silence in its wake. The police hotline remained open, of course, but the calls had dwindled to almost nothing. The empty swing set remained untouched, a constant reminder of the mystery that had shattered the neighborhood's peace, a chilling tableau of innocence interrupted and a future stolen. But the case was far from closed. Detective Miller, a seasoned investigator with haunted eyes, couldn't shake the feeling that something vital had been missed. He pored over the details once again, the routine reports and the seemingly insignificant observations. Something about the vacant house at the end of the street, the one with the overgrown yard and the perpetually drawn curtains, gnawed at him. Subtle unease that he couldn't quite explain, a feeling that the shadows held more than just darkness. Driven by a gut instinct that defied logic, Miller revisited the abandoned property under the cover of a moonless night. The air was heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay. The silence here was different, not peaceful but expectant, as if the house itself was holding its breath. What he found inside would confirm his darkest fears and explain the chilling disappearance of Emily Carter, a discovery that would forever scar the quiet streets of Oakhaven and leave a lingering sense of dread that no amount of time could truly erase.